When you visit fundthefirst.com, you'll immediately be brought to our homepage. You'll see who is eligible. You'll see some trending campaigns. And then you'll see where we're featured on and how to contribute and so on. Now, at the top, there's a little button that says Start a Fundraiser. When you click that, it will immediately prompt you to sign up. Now, if you don't have a user profile on our platform, you'll be prompted to sign up by first name, last name, email address, password, zip code, and group. Group is very important, especially if you are a beneficiary of a campaign and you are creating a campaign for yourself. You want to make sure that you're selecting first responders, military, nurses, medical providers, or teachers. Now, I already have an account, so I'm going to click Login. So let's log in really quick. Okay. And of course, my credentials do not match. Let's try again. Very good. I have 2FA enabled on my account. I would recommend this for anybody that has campaigns. It protects your account, especially when there's money coming in. So let me just put in my code. Great. So now here we are. We're at the campaign screen after selecting Start a Fundraiser of who is your campaign for. So you have 5 choices right here. You have myself, someone else, beneficiaries readily available, someone else, beneficiaries unavailable, nonprofit charity, or business venture. So I'm going to explain each one of these campaigns really quick. So a myself campaign is if you're doing a campaign for yourself, for you. So let's say I'm hosting a campaign right now and I want to do a toy drive. So I would click myself, and then I'll be prompted and be brought to the screen. I would set up a campaign goal, a campaign title, category, group. And again, please note, the beneficiary of the campaign is the only one who will receive funds upon payout. So we have to make sure, obviously, that the beneficiary of every single campaign is verified on our platform. And again, verification happens through ID.me. So on your campaign also, you'll describe your campaign, choose some additional photos, who the organizer's phone number is, which is you, and emergency contact information, next of kin. Now, next of kin, if you're doing a myself campaign, if you're doing it for yourself and you're in a really bad injury or something where a next of kin is going to be needed down the line, it's really important to provide a loved one's information, child's information, a spouse, whatever it may be. So that's a myself campaign. Now let's go back. Someone else, beneficiary is readily available. Now, if we click that, it prompts you, is your beneficiary a Fund the First member? If so, click yes, and then you'll search. So let's search our CFO, Michael Aluna. Now you can only search by email address. So when I search, click, and there we go. Michael comes up, his group's first responders, but he is not verified. So Michael is actually not a first responder. So he cannot have a campaign for him because he needs to verify. So now let's go back again. So now if your beneficiary is not a Fund the First member, you will click Not Yet. You put in their name and their email address, and they'll receive an email. Once this invite is sent, it then brings you back to the campaign creation process and you create your campaign. This campaign will not go live until your beneficiary actually verifies. Because you're clicking that they're readily available means that it's not something very serious that they're going through, that you're trying to raise money for them, and they're able to come to the platform, they're able to verify, and then we're able to, on our end, we're able to vet the campaign and ensure that it goes live. So now let's go back again, and let's click someone else, beneficiary is unavailable. Now, when a beneficiary is unavailable, there could be a couple of different reasons. There could be a death, there could be a hospitalization, whatever it may be. So in this situation, you click someone else, beneficiary is unavailable, and you can be prompted right away to start your campaign. Now, again, you put in your campaign goal, beneficiary name, the beneficiary's avatar, if you have an avatar for that person you're trying to raise funds for, campaign title, and so on. Now from here, when you click continue, after this step right here, it's going to prompt you as the organizer to verify. Now you would have to verify either your first responder, military, medical provider, nurse, or teacher status. If you cannot verify, then you'll be prompted with a notice that says, please contact info@fundthefirst.com, and you will contact our team and we'll do a manual verification process of your entire campaign to ensure it goes live and ensure that everything is truthful and honest. Now, the next campaign type is nonprofit charity. Now, this is a really great one. There's so many nonprofit organizations out there that are trying to raise funds, and there's so many individuals that are trying to raise funds for nonprofits. So let's say we have one that comes on our platform every year for the past 2 years. We've had one for the Tunnel to Towers, and they've hosted a campaign and they've input the nonprofit's information, and we send those funds directly to that nonprofit. So again, you're prompted campaign goal, logo, avatar for the nonprofit that you're raising funds for. So let's use the example of Tunnel to Towers. Charity nonprofit name, you would type in their EIN number, their charity email, and their charity phone number. Those 3 things are very important because that allows us to fully verify and vet that that nonprofit is a real entity. Now, the funds raised on this campaign will only be sent to the address provided and verified by our team. Now, if you're an organizer and you're raising funds for Tunnel to Towers, you'll never receive those funds. Those funds only go to the charity. And then we send a letter to the charity and we let them know, we say, hey, there was a campaign on our platform hosted by Robert Garland. Robert Garland raised funds for a charity run and he wanted to donate all money that he raised to the Tunnel to Towers. And then that goes right to them. Now, the other campaign that we have is Business Venture. This is actually being edited. We're changing this to a tier incentive type campaign, and I'll explain why. So Business Venture campaign, you can't click that unless you're verified. Now, why we do that is because we want to make sure that you're creating this campaign as a verified first responder, military, medical provider, nurse, or teacher, because here you have an opportunity to raise funds on behalf of a business. And if you are a business, so let's say you have a t-shirt business and you're looking to give a tier-based incentive where someone donates $50, they'll get the first 5 t-shirts that are made from your company. You would need to do a W-9 form, because unlike any other campaign on our platform, a business type campaign where you're offering incentives is considered income. So you would have to file a W-9, you would have to provide that back to our team, and our team has to put that away in our filing. If, however, you're doing something on this tier-based incentive where it's basically you're trying to raise funds for, let's say, a raffle, and you're doing $100 gets you 3 tickets, $500 gets you 15 tickets, whatever it may be. You have those different tier structures where you're able to edit. Now, I'm not going to go through everything right now to show you, but I will show you a sample campaign so you can see what that looks like. So let's go back to Fund the First Home, and I'm going to search for a campaign right now. So this is Crayons Ready to Eat. So Crayons Ready to Eat, just so you guys are aware, they set up a tier-based incentive type campaign. If you guys are familiar with Kickstarter, it's very similar to Kickstarter. Now you have private crayon eater right here. Donate $25, you receive this incentive. PFC crayon eater, you receive this incentive, and so on. They have all these different incentives, or you could just donate a custom amount. If you want to just donate to the campaign and just help them out, you're more than welcome to. Now, this allows, when you set up one of these types of campaigns, it allows you to have access to all donor information, their addresses, their emails, their phone numbers, because you have to contact them directly to provide them with the tier that they select. So I just wanted to go through those campaign creation processes really quick. And again, our team at Fund the First is so thankful to be able to provide this trusted platform across the entire nation right now. And I want to go to our stats page really quick and show everyone what we have going on. I'm not sure if anyone really visits this page too much, but we have on our platform, now this is registered users. We have over 2,000 first responders, almost 400 military. The nurses, medical providers, and teachers we're running a little low on, which is fine. And then standard users, we have almost 2,700. Now, stats by badge. This is a pretty interesting thing that we haven't really gone into too much detail about. But when someone donates with an account, if you have an account on Fund the First, you receive one of these badges. If you donate $100, you receive a bronze, and all the way up to a diamond badge, which if you would donate at least $5,000, and that's cumulative. So if you've done that over time throughout different campaigns. So now this is a nice stat that we like to show everybody. Fund the First has only been live since July 4th of last year. To date, we have over 16,000 people that have donated to at least one campaign, over 5,000 registered users. Total donations is 1.8 million, and that's through 250 campaigns. It's really incredible the support that we get. And we have this really cool map that we have right here that shows all the registered users on our platform, and it shows where they're located because they input their zip code. I'm having some technical difficulties with my laptop right now trying to get to it. But as you can see right here, you see the whole map of the United States. And I believe there's only one state in Nebraska. We have no users in Nebraska. So anyone in Nebraska, feel free to sign up and join our platform. So again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact us anytime at info@fundthefirst.com. And be sure to follow us on social media, everything at Fund the First again. Thank you all and stay safe.